Welcome to Git Basics. So in these videos we will learn about Git from the basics. Okay. So what is Git? So Git is an acronym for Global Information Tracker. Git is a mature, actively maintained open source project originally developed in 2005 by Linus Torvalds, the famous creator of Linux operating system kernel. Git is a software for tracking changes in any set of files, usually used for coordinating work among programmers, collaboratively developing source code during software development. Its goal includes speed, data integrity, and the support for distributed and nonlinear workflows. And coming to the definition of Git, Git is a free and open source distributed version control system designed to handle everything from small to very large project with a speed and efficiency. Okay, so next we will learn what is Git and GitHub. So you might have heard about Git and GitHub terminology. So what is difference between these two? Git is a version control system that lets you and manage and keep track of your source code history, whereas GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service that lets you manage Git repositories. So we'll see how in the detail how these two are different. So Git is installed and maintained on your local system rather than the cloud, whereas GitHub is exclusively cloud based. Okay, and Git is high quality version control system, whereas Git is designed as a Git repository hosting service. Okay, and with GitHub you can share the code with others, giving them a power to make the revisions or edits. So those options are provided by the GitHub. So Git and GitHub will go hand in hand. Like when you do any changes in the local, if you push it to the GitHub, so the other team can pull that same repository and they can work on it and they can edit or they can modify it, and the version also maintained in the GitHub as well as in the Git. In the both cases we can do that. And we also might have heard about different tools for the Git like GitHub, Bitbucket and Gitlab. So what is difference between these three and how it is different and what they do? Actually these are all uses the Git commands only in the as a baseline, but there is some difference between these three. We'll see what is the difference and how the what factors makes them a different. So coming to the first one, like free private repository. If you consider free private repository, Bitbucket and GitLab provides that, but GitHub doesn't provide such functionalities. There is no such functionality in the GitHub. And coming to the free public repository, so it is provided in all these three tools like Bitbucket, GitHub or GitLab. Okay, and merge request and issue template, this functionality is available in the GitHub and GitLab, but it is not available in the Bitbucket. And integrated CI, so integrated CI is like an inbuilt CI CD facility which is provided in the Bitbucket, and also it is provided in the GitLab, but GitHub doesn't have inbuilt, but we can integrate with the third-party tools to achieve the CI/CD or integration with the CI tools uh, in the GitHub. And coming to the open source, Bitbucket is not an open source. GitHub is also not an open source, but GitLab is an open source tool. Okay, and coming to the project analytics, we can see the charts and burn down charts from the Bitbucket, but GitHub doesn't have such functionality. And GitLab also provides the charts and burn down charts for the project analytics. Okay, so this is all about the basics of Git, what we have learned today. And from today, like I'm going to have some questions so that you will know like what we have learned in this tutorial. So who has developed Git originally and when, and what is the definition of the Git. If you know the answer, you can add in the comment, um, so that you will be able to cross check whatever you have added. I will verify that and I will reply to your comments as well. And from this series onwards, like, I will go in detail about Git, how the Git is commands works, and how we can work on the Git. So all those informations I will be providing in this series. uh, Thank you.